So one of the things that, I think a lot of us complain about. Oh, look, Carl Markowski is really upset there. The pro field, we want to watch paintball, and one of the ways to help grow this thing is going to be people actually watching. And unfortunately, they put the professional league, the pro league, the NXL, puts it behind Go Sports and behind that paywall. But this coming weekend, Thursday the 9th through Sunday the 12th, you can watch all of the semi-pro and the WNXL teams play over on the Major League Paintball YouTube channel. So I definitely go over there, subscribe to it, maybe put your notifications on so you're actually notified when they go live. There's a link in the description. You can just click that link and it'll take you right over there. Do subscribe. It'll probably be a fun tournament. One of the things I think that's going to be kind of fun to watch for is there's a lot of headphones off, not a lot, but there's been like this crazy rivalry in the semi-pro division. We have two teams. We have Blast Camp and PB Fit kind of fighting it out to see who's that best semi-pro team. And it's kind of wild. So we've had PB Fit won 4 tournaments this year. And then second place, Blast Camp, they've gotten second place 4 times. So every single tournament this year, PB Fit have beat Blast Camp in the finals. It's kind of crazy. So it's kind of neat to be able to watch, these semi-pro teams. There's a lot of current, or maybe not current pros, but pros that played a few years ago. Like we just saw Carl Markowski. Right now in the announcing booth, Nick Sloviak and Anthony, God damn it, Vitali, the actual owner of Boston Paintball. He owns Committed. They're doing all that Twister stuff. So it's cool. They have like professionals kind of announcing in that booth. And then also there's pros on some of these teams that we've kind of seen over the years. But I really like it, right? I mean, we're watching Blast Camp and the Killers right now. 2 of the better teams in the semi-pro division. And at some point, it's possible they could be professional. So we're actually getting like a sneak peek into maybe some of the new pro teams. And then getting an idea maybe of how they could stack up against the current, oh my gosh, too many windows open. Maybe like get a look at how they're going to do against those pro teams. And it's really neat. They actually have stats and stuff, which I thought was really cool. I mean, I don't even think Go Sports is doing this. So even on like the big Go Sports stream, they're not doing stats like that. So it's really cool to see just, kind of basic statistics, but really just kind of cool. It kind of shows you right there that Blast Camp, they are a better team than the Killers. They've just won more matches. They're higher in the rankings and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, there's 32 teams signed up, which is kind of crazy if you think about it, right? I mean, that's a lot of goddamn semi-pro teams. And they're all very, very, very good. Even the lower teams that are getting last place, I can't imagine being that good. We have teams from all over the world. We have 3 French teams, which with some interesting team names. I mean, the French teams have team names Scalps, like you scalped someone, like Native Americans. They also have the Indians and Joe Bar. I don't know that team name. I'm not familiar with Joe Bar. We have 3 French teams that are suiting up. The Manitois Titans from New Zealand are playing, and then the Royal City Sea Dogs. They're from Canada, but they've been playing the semi-pro division for quite a long time. Royal City Sea Dogs. And then at the same time, on the same field and the same webcast, we're going to get the WNXL. So for the first half of the day, it's going to be all semi-pro. And then the second half of the day, it should be the WNXL. WNXL has 12 teams. And then also a bunch of people from not America. The Belladonnas are playing from Germany. We have Darkina, I believe, from Denmark. Karma from Spain. Northern Lights we've seen from Canada. And Sicarios, I don't know, I'm sorry, from Colombia. I really like the WNXL. I think that for too long, this whole thing was just filled up with just a bunch of dudes. So it's really great to see actual women at the paintball fields. I think it provides a better atmosphere and, just more interesting. And it's like this whole untapped market that we've not really explored. So it's really cool to see just more women playing. There's 2 really good teams that are in the WNXL, the Heroines and Destiny. And they've both kind of switched spots. I mean, at the Sunshine Open, the first event of the year, the Heroines got second, and then they got first at the Windy City Open. And then Destiny actually got first at the first event, and then third at the Windy City Open. And so they're tied right now for the series rankings. So going into this, it's going to matter very much who wins that series title, and just kind of how they end up placing. I didn't have this playing. I should have had this kind of playing on here. So Webcast is really good. You know, I mean, they've got a bunch of cameras. I think there's 8 cameras in total. You know, so they've got Dorito side cameras, they got the snake cameras, they got the corners, they got all kinds of stuff covered. There's a roaming person for interviews. It's really good, and it's free. I mean, you know, Go Sports, you got to pay every time you want to watch it, and they're just putting this straight up on YouTube. So at the Major League Paintball YouTube channel, you can just watch all these. You can go back and watch old tournaments. This is an old one. But there's all kinds of stuff, you know, they got all the old events on here and everything. You know, one of the things I like about this is that they're doing a lot of interviews, right? You get to see Ryan Moorhead interview, but I really like the insider industry ones. There's Dan Shelley, the guy who wrote that cool Dynasty books on there. So I would just go subscribe, Major League Paintball, and then you can actually watch paintball in a couple days here. Really in 7 days, they're going to start this tournament. So, yep, go check it out, guys. I will certainly be watching.